Hi everybody, I'm Penny Lewis. I teach at the School of Labor and Urban Studies. I am the Vice President for Senior Colleges at the Professional Staff Congress. And I will submit my testimony electronically because I've had a computer problem. I am here to speak about the proposed changes to the bylaws, and you'll be hearing more fully from the union in a communication to the members of the board about this. And in fact, representatives of the Board of Trustees heard more fully from the union 2 weeks ago at our bargaining session, where we made clear and elaborated our demand to bargain the proposed changes. On that same day, I attended the governance committee meeting of the board where Provost Hensel presented the changes. And I want to just speak briefly here about what was said and what wasn't said. Again, more will come in the full testimony. But on one issue, which I think Diane spoke to in her testimony as well, the role of the president has been transformed in the Manual for General Policy according to these changes. And the board listened to this and heard about the chief executive officer being a role that the president would now do, and sounded excited, members of the board, that this kind of accountability, the fiscal accountability, is necessary for the president to have. But the president of a college already has that fiscal responsibility. The bylaws and the Manual General Policy make clear that the president is the executive agent. And if you want more of that, you can elaborate on that. But what the proposed changes do is they strip the president of their academic role. They strip the president of the principal academic officer role. They remove responsibility that the president be an educational leader. And galling in its specificity, they remove the president's responsibility to have a qualified faculty. So this robs the president of an academic role. And as Diane said, we are a university. We should be having presidents who are educational leaders and principal academic officers, not bean counters and people whose job is to raise money, which is what I think the changes that you are being asked to consider would have us do. And I want to know if this is your vision of the preeminent urban university system, that our presidents become bean counting fundraisers and the educational work and the academic leadership be left to others. I think this diminishes and disrespects the students, the faculty, the research, and the mission of this university. So I urge you to reject these changes and to bargain the proposed changes with the union, which is where this all should start.
Thank you. Your time is up. James.